Hello, Rhoda here. Welcome to my craft room. Today we're going to do some inexpensive items. You're going to be using your crafter square, which is the Dollar Tree, stickers and rub-ons, and we're going to use a whole bunch of BookPage. And we might even mix in some music page as well. So let's get to it. I'm going to actually take you outside and show you a few flowers first. I've been promising and keep forgetting every video. So let me put you on hold and I'll take you out there real quick. All right, I got up and took Mom out to eat at, at Burger King earlier for lunch. So I haven't fed the fish, so I thought I'd feed them. And I give them pond flakes because these are just pond fish. They're not a koi or anything. I don't think I have enough room for koi. And as you can see, they're very healthy eaters. And I have some white lilies actually blooming in here now. If you see anything floating or sunken like pieces of wood, that's the life preservers for the bees. The darn bees get in here and they don't really have anything to get on at this point. Well, now they do with the leaves on the top, the lily leaves. So that's what that's for. Yeah, pretty soon I can probably take those off because they have plenty of stuff to get on now. And let's see, some of my stuff is already bloomed. Like here's my chives. I have them, and that's the kind of crock that I put up here for the waterfall. That'll be right there at that pole. This is almost through blooming. I think one of these is snow on the mountain and one snow in the valley. That's as far as and this was his makeup for, you know, the bees. So that might get moved soon as well. I have a few lilies, irises blooming. Here's one of my yellow water irises. And then our rhododendron over there. We have a few of them along the back of the house. It's blooming. I have a few irises up here blooming. I have a little Japanese iris. I really have to fix up. I'm just lazy. I need to get out here. The little pink flower is a primrose. Here's a beautiful iris. And then I have another iris right there. He's kind of blowing in the wind. But and I've got some red hot pokers over there. Down here is my one little pond. It's got a lot of irises getting ready to bloom. They'll be probably out in the next couple weeks. And that's my tiger lily that's coming up right there by this pond. And some more lilies over there. This is my poorly looking rock garden. I have to get the leaves out of it. And these are what I was calling a red hot poker. They'll get really, really red on one end and it goes down. But they're kind of an interesting plant. And here's the one rhododendron by the deck. It's always a big one. And then there's a white one blooming out here now beside my bird feeder. But this one doesn't come out till the fall. I always thought that was strange. Two of them come out in the spring, but only one comes out in the fall. And here's my little girl, Bobby. She likes to come out on the wall before the sun comes around at the bottom basement deck. Right, Bobs? Can you tell why she's Bobby? She's a bobtail. Right. Okay, back in the craft room. All right, I've got a bunch of these papers that are from the Lost World. And I know everybody's wanting to use up BookPage. So here is another, just a simple little idea today. It's just a double journal card. And I actually folded this the wrong way. I meant to do it this way because if you've got any of these papers that are like solid, no writing on it, that's the perfect spot for a, to be just a journal and not have to do anything to the inside. You know, you don't have to cover it with any BookPage or any coffee dyed paper or just scrap or whatever. It's already blank. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and fold a lot of these in half in that direction, and then I'm going to cut it down to just trim off the edges that are not quite even, because these are not even. I mean, that looks even, and that's along the top where the straight edge is. But look around here. Look how crooked that is. So you always want to check on that as well. I hope everyone is doing well and happy today. And it's a scorcher out there. Me and Mom went to Burger King. I got up and wanted to get something easy to eat. and we got a reward too, because we went by Dairy Queen and got a mini blizzard. Yum, yum, yum. So, what in the world? I need some writing on one side. The fronts, I want a little bit of writing on. So, I'm trying to make sure I have that. And I've got a few other folds to the book page that I'll show you later after we do a few. And I have some other journal cards I wanted to show you that I've been making, and we're going to finish those out. All right, so what we need to do now is start getting this straight. So we're just going to hold the straight edge down here and just start cutting it off. Yep, that was right. And that's straight on that end, surprisingly. And this one, not so much. But we need to do a straight edge first. So let's do this one. And, yeah, Mom's garden puts mine to shame very badly. If it wasn't so hot out there, I would take you down there. It's just too hot. Oh, we don't put the air conditioning on. She'd been weed eating. She's 84 years old. She's out there weed eating. My brother just asks too much of her. She said, he's going to miss me when I'm gone. I said, you need to say, even God had a seventh day off. I said, tell him no. I need to be in there just a little bit further. Okay. And what we're going to do is cover these book pages on the front, especially with just some stuff I've had it for a while. I'm not using it. I think I need to go on this side to get the straight edge. All right. So let me finish these out and I'll be right back. All right. Maybe I need to move you down a little bit. Okay. So we have about 7 of these. And so we're going to use 7 different patterns here. I have this one that we can use on front and back. I have these 2, which are like a summer, and I need to use them up because they've been sitting around too long. I have these cute little window ones, and we're going to put those on the front. I have this one that's got the bike and the pretty flowers. And then we have this one. And we're not really going to be decorating them up, per se. They're just going to get a few, maybe pieces of paper. Like the floral ones, I'll probably put some of these stickers on that I had, the other week. I was doing the other book page pockets. What have I got? I've got 5 of them, I think. So we can put one with that. Maybe 2, who knows. Here's another one. Maybe one with the window ones. Yeah, we'll do 1 each with a window. Yeah, so that spread them out and got rid of them. Now the other 2, let me show you these journal cards first before we get into this. Now these I kind of just made up. Now these 2, we're going to finish putting the stickers on. This one I just put one on. It had a fern. These were just where I took scrap. It was just strips or squares or whatever. I measured the 2 sides and cut them down and made them fit, and they're flat. They don't stick up. They don't overlap. I don't like when they do that. Now, the backs are ready to be journaled on. Here's 2 more that I made from where I did the cover for my journal here that I keep up with everything. See, that was the trim off part that was left over. So I just kind of fixed 2 of those. They just need a word, a sentiment, something. I put a little bit of washi there just to hide that one split or seam that I did. And then with the other strips that you have left over, just make you some tags. They don't have to have anything on them. I did put another one of those stickers on this one. I hate that you can see through it. That's the only bad thing. And then these 2 were from those crossover pockets that we did. Because they can be written on either side. Something can be put on them, whatever. I mean, just use them all up. Okay, so these two, I'm just going to be putting them together. I wanted you to be able to see kind of how I did it. And these colors, they got some oranges that come out in this. This is mostly a blue background. Let me see if I hold it up a little closer. So you can kind of see that was a piece of digital that I had left over from something. And so yeah, you get in here and you kind of get a little creative. I also have some washi tape up here on the side. I also have some music paper. I think I mentioned that before though. And let's see if we can get that down. It's too many legs on this one. There. I think that one turned out pretty good. Just kind of push it down to where all the edges are in. You can use your bone folder for that, which it should be. There's too many points on these little guys. There. Yeah, I think that turned out nice. I like that one. All right, and here's the other one. This one has a lot of pinks and everything in it, so I thought that would be the best one for this with the purple and the pinks, because there's a little bit of purple there. And that's all you got to do. Just use up some of your scraps. And like I said, the only thing that would finish it is possibly a sentiment. You've already got the focals. You don't even have to have a sentiment if you don't want to. I'm kind of coming in from the side because I'm trying to get that little butterfly in there. There. It's okay that I covered up the rose. Yeah. There we go. See, I wanted that one little butterfly to stay in there. Yeah, I think that turned out pretty. All right, that's those done. And I have a little bit of stuff to throw in some journals if I need it. Now, with a few of these, I want to go ahead and use up some other little scraps that I've got here. Like, say I got this one side over here that probably I would like to have that on so it could be written on. This was, I can't even remember what I used this scrap on. So we're just going to take and rip it like that. Don't need the rest of it. And get a little bit of paper to do some glue sticking on. And we'll get that one down. Which is the front and which is the back? I don't know. We'll just use this one. And since this is just copy paper, really thin, you don't probably need to glue it except with a glue stick. It might have a tendency to curl, though, when it's a glue stick. That's the only problem. And then we're going to just push that down. Okay. So I use that one up. Turn that back around. Leave it up there and see if it'll stay flat. And what else did I have over here? And then I have a few that might be just for just kind of like a background decoration. So I think those we're just going to use regular glue. So I've got this one. That's just a little snip of that one that I made a tag with there earlier. And I'm just going to kind of stick them on here willy-nilly. Here's another one. I should have used a glue stick on this one. This is thin. Whoa. My husband, he went out to fish today, and he just got back while I was out there filming the flowers, you know, and he said he caught one fish. One fish. He'd been gone for hours. I guess they weren't biting today or something. All right, I'm going to stick that right there. And I think this one needs another one. Here's a pretty blue. We'll go ahead and put this down. I'm just wanting to use stuff up, as you see. And this has got blue on it. I'll use it on here. And this one has, like, it was from Tim Holtz paper pad when I was, what was I doing? I think it was part of my steampunk journal that I've been working with. So we're going to put that one up here where it says trail. I'm trying to hide these words if you hadn't caught on. we don't need that. Yeah, like that. And then I've got a little piece of green here that I'm going to hide trailer with. Right there. Yeah. And then the hide. I don't know that I've got anything to cover up the hide with. I do have that. Let's just try this. And then in some of these cases, I think the whole, like the sticker or whatever I'm going to be using is going to hide it. So, alright. And I had one more little piece of blue. Let's go ahead and put that on this one. Well, that cleaned up that little stack of clippings that I had. And then that one doesn't have a word. This one's got a word. But I think I'm going to use washi on that one. Yeah. Now I've got this washi. This one's like mail or something. It's got stamps and the cancellation and a few other things on it. I've got this pink one, and then I've got a green one. That's just the ones I picked out. I got two of this pink one, so it's going to be used. It is going to be used. Alright, I don't need this for glue stick. I need this one. And I think I'm going to use that right here. If I can figure out where it starts. Yeah, I hadn't even used this one. Okay. Rip it right like that. I'll rip it like that, just so you got a little bit of variation, you know. And rub it over your glue stick like that, and it helps hold it. So let's put that here. You can still see nest. That's the only bad part about this. Alright. Well, maybe we need to use a little bit of a music page with it. How about that? And we will get rid of all that. This is a very stylized book page, or music page. I really think it's pretty. And it's also very white. So, I'm not going to, do anything else to it. I'm just going to leave it white. We're going to use the other glue on it. Weak. There. Got rid of nest. Alright. And trying to figure out what's going with what. Let me figure that out, and then I'll know how to decorate the rest of these. Alright, the windows are probably going to get like next to nothing. Like this one, well, this one, and this one, and maybe this one is good for the windows. Okay. So they are this one, I'm losing my weeds, and this one. Okay. So we'll work on those next. And then I'll figure out what I need to do to these to decorate the rest of them. Okay. What color do I have here? That color goes good with this one. So, let's go ahead and put that up there. Put this up here. I'm going to have a lot of scenes on this one, but, well, there it is. I do have a little bit of grain. Graylin, I've just fed you. He only likes juice. He will not hardly eat regular food. He eats juice. Driving me crazy. So all the rest of it is kind of wasted. All right, let's do this one. Well, come on. You know, I did it before. There. I think I was catching it and I just didn't realize it. All right, so this is going to go down. And I think we're going to have it kind of going up like that. Just so we got something in the background in case this doesn't cover it. And so we're going to take this little guy out and we're going to use everything we can on here. If we need to, we're going to go to the inside and put a few things. But this is the way they are. They're just like they're kind of bumped up in some cases. But I think you can take that window out if you want to, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm fine with the scene that they got. I usually will get these and make my paper bag journals for the shop. But, you know, I don't even know how much I'm selling at the shop. She hasn't been sending out like that weekly, at the end of the week kind of report. So, now, this doesn't look so good since the plant's in the back. Alright, I'll remember that for the next one. We have a chair that probably would look cute right there. Wait a minute. Maybe we'll put the chair on the inside. We'll put that in here. Because I need to put something a little lower. Thought these would go a little faster, but they're not. Probably that's because I'm doing it. Alright, we're going to put a little chair right there. And then, what have I got here? I've got a bucket. Well, the well didn't come with it. I guess I'll just use that down here below. Like right there. And then we got, hopefully, the boots. Oh, yeah. And then I have a little butterfly. Yeah, that'll be cute. I'll stick that right there. Yeah, every time they've got these windows at Dollar Tree, I usually try to get them. Yeah, about right there for the boots. Yeah, that looks good. Now, the butterfly, does he come off? Yep. He comes off, and I think he'll just stick right there without any glue. And those don't come off. I do have one little flower here. Give him a drop of glue. And we'll stick him like right here. Like he's coming out of that pot. Okay, there's the first one. Now I can go back in here and put a little extra glue to hold like these flippy areas. I don't think the sides need it. Maybe a little bit right here. Yeah, there we go. And I can save whatever I can on here for later. One down. Now I could ink around the outside edges. That's up to you, whatever you think you want to do. I think this one needs it. It's a little plain. Okay, that one's done. Next. Which one? All right, we're going to see about putting this one down next. the little pink one. Now I've got some pink washi that I'm going to use. And that will be this one. I think I'll use that over here. I'm not even going to worry about putting extra glue on it. Let's see. Do I want to put that plant down? Because before it didn't look that good. I think we will. Yeah, I think we will. I'm trying to get this off, but it's not agreeing this time. There it goes. And it's fighting me. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Rub it down. Especially if it's got a lot of little pieces and parts. And we're going to put our glue on the back of our window. Now these little journal cards can be used wherever. You have a garden journal, they'd go really well. You have like a Victorian, they could almost go in anything, to tell you the truth. So we're going to put that one right here. I think that one's one that might need, well, I don't know, it does. And see, this one's little windows come open. Actually, it's not quite lined up correctly, but they're supposed to come open. And then this one has a window box. So we're going to take that window box and ink it, glue it up. And stick it right below. All right. I guess we don't need it to open because we're going to kind of hinder it right now. With that one little bit of sticky. All right, and then there's something else right here. Oh, wasn't wanting to come off of there. Okay. I've been wanting to see that new Planet of the Apes movie. Have y'all seen that advertised? I think it's kind of neat. I just watched the War of the Planet of the Apes last night. That was pretty good. Now, I don't like those two things. I don't know what it is about them. I just don't like them. So, this one's basically done. And then, I had a whole lot of room in there. And then, sometimes you even have room on the back. Next. Oh. Alright, this window is next. And I felt like a little bit of music page on the bottom of this one. And it's going to have this pretty little bicycle. I think this must be a beach scene. Let me get some of these out of the way. Okay. Well, that went a whole lot smoother than the last one I just did. Alright, let me see. I'm going to stick this one kind of like up on this side. I'm trying to not get it to where it's going to hang over, but if I do, I just trim those little pieces off. Usually they're the clear pieces. Okay, and then our window. Each one of these is a little different. See, that one you can actually see through. I like that little bird on it. Right, Nilda? Isn't that a cute little bird? Yeah. I think little birds really enhance things. Alright, I'm going to put some glue along our edge. Keep it down. That's sort of a pearlescent look on that. Now it's kind of bleached out, but that's okay. I think the book page shining through kind of shows, oh, look, there's There's that. Well, we'll save that for something else. There's another bird. I need to get the bike in here, though. I really like that bike. All right, how's this working? There we go. All right, let's see if I can get the glue to hold it good and steady. Yeah, these little book page double journal cards is what I guess they basically are. Very easy to make. Very easy. Just using your scraps. Trying to clear off your desk, which is what I'm doing. All right, I'm trying to figure out how to... Here, I'm going to do it where the bird looks like it's riding the bike. There we go. That bird is skilled. Okay. Yeah, it's like it's parked right in front. And then there's something. What is this? Is this little... I'm not really sure what they are, but we're going to use them. Okay, we're going to put happy up here. Whoa. That was sliding. And then we have, oh, B. Oh, crap. I'll put B over there. Yeah, we'll do it like that. We'll have B and happy. All right, that one went quick. And then the inside of that one looks like this. Now, the one I did round off. This one, since it was a square window, I left squared. And that one I'm leaving squared because it's a square window. But since this one had like an arch, I rounded them. So that was the reason I chose what I did there. And then this has a little bit of this in here, and those I can save. I'll come back at a later date and show you what I did with them. All right, so where's the one that I saved for this one? Okay. Possibly this, since it's already got some greenery on it. Yeah. We'll go for that one. All right, I was just making sure that what I had was right. So, put that down. Do we need some washi? That doesn't go well. Maybe we'll try some of this one. Okay. Put that. I don't want that orange though. Yeah. We'll kind of put that up here. See how that looks. Looks entertaining. All right, let's get into this one. Oh, I was trying to get away from me. Oops. And we have another bike to play with. I must have been grabbing anything that had bikes on it. All right. Well, this fit. I measured them, and I think most of them will fit. Okay. I was quiet on that one. I think I'm trying to figure out if my husband went to sleep or not. I think he did. All that fishing wore him out. Okay. I like to put a little dot of glue behind that because that's just too flimsy. And I think the pedal as well needs it. Yeah. Now, I've got live for today, good times. I must have had something on top of this one, and I pulled it off. Let's see. Let's see. Well, let's go ahead and put this one on here. Maybe we can cover that spot where the foam used to be. Or it could be it's just not seen. I have Enjoy. That'll go through there. Okay, and I gotta put a little dot of glue back in there. Yep, just like that. And I believe this one can go up here. Right up in here. Does that look odd? Okay, I'm going to open it. I am going to round the edges. There. And then I'm going to actually put some in here, like where the words are at, or you wouldn't really be able to journal. Okay. There. Live today. Got all kinds of stuff on this one. What do they call that? A cloak? A clock? Cloak? Something like that. Alright, put that one right under here. And then we have Good Times. Yep, that's going right above there. Okay, that little double journal card's done. Okay, next. Moving right along. And I kind of brought out the bubble wrap. I didn't know if I wanted to use it on some of these. Maybe on the beach one. Okay, which colors go well with this? I think these colors, maybe. Yeah, and I think this one goes well with that one. And maybe this one needs to be the beach one. Yeah, okay, good. That'll work. Okay, this is going to be the truck one. And I'm going to actually put this one up high. I think it's the last one that I've got. And I'm going to make it look like it's a tree. Yeah, like right up in here. And let me rub it down. And I got just a little snip of it up above. There we go. Now, this truck is so cute. I got this actually when I was doing another one of the journal boaters. She's got like a, what was that? Flower Market Blue. That was it. She's got a kit called Flower Market Blue, and I loved it. And it also has a little truck in it, a flower truck. Alright, so that one. Do I have anything that's going to sit in the front? The chair can go inside. I think a couple of the little boxes can go here in the front. I have a thank you. Oops. I almost pulled off the foam. We're going to hang him at the top. Up here. And then this little flower box is going down below the truck. Like right here. And then, The chair's going inside. I think these other little flower pots need to go here. Okay. That one can go right there. And I think this one, oh, oops, let's tearing that one off. This one I think I'm going to put on top of the truck. Like he's been up there watering. Right here. Ooh, that one's bright. Alright, so we're going inside here and decorating the rest. We have a little rack of flowers. That's going to go down here beside the chair. Right there. And I got a little table too. I don't know about him. Maybe I'll put the chair back a little bit and put the table in the foreground. That's what we'll do. Put the little chair back here. And this can go in the front. See, it doesn't take too much to throw these little guys together. Yep, put that like right here. Like that. That one's done. I don't think there's anything left on here to even save. Okay, next one, we're going to do the beach one. And I thought this is the one that we could maybe use the bubble with. What color would I want to do? Pink? Blue? We'll do blue. Let me find a blue. This one couldn't be more perfect. It's Salty Ocean. Okay, so we're going to... I don't think it matters which side you actually do this on. I think it works on either side. Okay. See how this goes. Does that look like bubbles? Okay, see what I can do down here. Crazy looking. Okay. It's just giving us a background. So, I don't know. I think I might want to put a little vintage photo on the outside edge. And I forget why I got these flamingos one time. I just can't remember. I think there was something on here with them that I wanted. Okay, let's start with the flamingo. Ooh. There's some. See if I can get his foot down there just right. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And then I'm not really sure what else there he can use. We're going to give him a surfboard. Okay. Cowabunga. Stick it right there. And then we have surf. That up there. I don't even know what journal I'd put this in. Okay. And then we have a couple of sandals. to be here. And here. And we have summer. Well, before we put summer down, I think I'm going to put this beach ball. Oh, that can go down here. Maybe. I'll put there. There we go. Now, that one's trash. We're going through them fast. I do have a pineapple here. I got summer with... That can go on the inside. I think the pineapple I'm going to put out here. Right here. And is that a hibiscus? Yeah. What do you think? Maybe up here? Yeah. Although you can kind of see it. Or see that line through it. Rats. We'll put this here. This one's just a little busy, but oh well. We're going to do the pineapple, the watermelon inside. Look, the whole inside is empty. And I think the back is too. Okay, so that can go right here. The summer. And we have a slice. That reminds me, I got some of this out in the refrigerator. I'm going to have to get me some. And the leaf. And we have one more. One more. Yet the whole back's empty. Look at that. So that's perfect. Perfect. And the last one is this one. And it's actually more of a rub on than it is stickers. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. So we don't need the glue. Either one. And we might need our... Okay, we're going to need this. The little ball that you usually will work with flower heads with. I'm going to use that. That always works best for me. Now, I got to, like, cut strategically. Because I want the... I thought I wanted the flower up here, but now I'm trying to figure out if that's going to be in the way. Nope, I don't think it is. All right, so we're going to do tiptoe through the tulips and go around it in the fresh air. Yeah, I got that one flower that's going to get it. Okay, how am I going to do that? Maybe like that. Boop. Like this. And let me get Wish. And then I'm going to go that way because I need the bike. This one, they just blended it so much that that's where I was confused on where to stop and start with this one. So I'm going to cut it right there at the bottom and keep Joy. and cut the bottom of the jar off. That's about the only thing I can do. Yep. I don't think it'll hurt anything. So this one, usually I just put it down. And the whole thing is going down. Right there. Yeah. And then I'm just going to go over it like this. I don't think it takes much because it is nice and sticky. Am I shaking you? Let me go through this and I'll come back. Alright, let's see how successful I was. Ooh, there we go. That worked out pretty good. And let's see, it is a little sticky. I think you can go over that with cornstarch though. Like your bag that you use with your heat embossing. Let's see, I think. See, I can't see that little saying at all. So I'm wondering about joy going there. Like maybe right there. Okay, see how that went. Yeah, that looks good. And don't know that I've got anything except that butterfly that might go down there. Let's see about that. Can't get it to come off. There. Oh, will give me trouble. Okay. There we go. Now, the other part, I think I'm going to do to the back. It's going to have Welcome Sunshine. I can't have this saying. It's too long, so I need to cut that down. All right. Let's see what I got to do here. There. That's going to be on the base. Right here. Now this part could go for another one as well. It doesn't have to be on the same one. Alright. Oops. Missed that one little bit of his wheel. And what is that? His pedal? Okay. Then we have spring. Fresh air. Maybe I'll put that on the inside. This I'm going to put right here. Alright, I decided to put that on the inside, so we're going to cornstarch it a little bit. Kind of rub it on there, it gets that sticky off. And then I put the spring fresh air back there. And then we got all the rest of it on the front. Okay, let's see what we got. what we got done with today. And I had a couple of other folds I was going to show you right before I left. So we have this one that we just did. I think I might ink the edges just because I think it looks kind of old and antique-y. And it may go into my subway bag journal. Oh, I think it's wanting to rain out there. Out of pressing. Okay, just like that. Yeah, I think it'll go good in my subway bag journal. Alright, and then we had our summer surfing. Boy, is that bright. But it's cheerful. It's really cheerful. I've got this the summer watermelon inside. And then we have our flower market one with the baskets of flowers, the watering can up on top. He's open for business. He's telling you thank you. And then he's got the rest of his little ensemble inside. Then we have this one. I really like the postage stamps up here. It goes with the colors down here really well. And then we have those rubber ones in the background. And that little bit of your scrap, I really think, and then the washi back here really adds to it. I even like the bubbles. The bubbles in the background, you know, you really don't notice them now. They did look a little loud at first. That has... My rounding tool doesn't round so hard. And then we got that little bit inside. And then here's our windows. Got one window. One to stick out. But yeah, I think that's really cute. I love this purple one in there. And then you have all this writing room. And then we got the one with the... Gosh, I don't know. It kind of looks like he's out in the woods or something. But I love the galoshes and the watering can. And the old pail. And then inside we got his chair. And then we have this one. And I could go back over those. Let's try that. I gotta figure out which one he was. This one. Let's just experiment and see. So, I think it may help it. It adds that element of pink back in there. We're just going to stick it down. Yeah. And then I can rub it up under there to get that edge down. Okay, there we go. I think it really helps it. Yeah, those weeds in the background just didn't do it, that greenery. So that kind of ties it all together. It makes you travel up here to this pink. So that's much better. Alright, so we got 7 kind of cool little double journal cards made. Alright, so these are the 2 other folds that you can make with BookPage. I mean, this is one of these whole book pages. And I just did, it was almost 9 inches, so I did 3 and 6 on the score. And then I thought I would call it a tombstone tag. So I went and I put my weight on it, and I kind of just traced around the weight because it's about 3 inches wide. And that's what I used to form the top, and then I just trimmed it off. And that's how it looks. And then I could show you. If I needed to, I will. Here's the other one. This one is just a full book page. I may not need to show you with that one either. This is a full book page, and I took, it's 9 inches, and I folded it up at 7. So I came up here, and then I folded it in half because I was wanting to have like a little area in the middle that was a pocket. Now, what we want to do, though, is to unfold this. Even though it's very, small, we're going to get in there and we're going to trim down a small wedge off of that score up to that 7-inch mark, just like that. And then you can get in here and glue that down. You can glue just the one side, or you can glue both sides to make you a little pocket. And then you can cover the inside with some kind of, book page, or, I mean, not book page, coffee dyed paper, something where you can make it writable. And then you can decorate your outside with some other stickers, or any of the things that we used over here. Some of those stickers, like these, or you have umpteen things you could use. Birds, dried flowers, all kinds of things. Well, I really want to thank all my subscribers and viewers for coming to visit. Everybody have a great, great day. Bye-bye.